Hello everyone, I'm Grand Master Priyadharshan Kannappan and welcome to Chess Gyaan in 3 minutes. So we have been talking about this topic of when white plays g3, the weaknesses that it creates with that move, and this is the third episode on this particular topic. So let's see the position that we have on the board. So here it looks like a pretty normal position. Black has two bishops, white has a bishop and knight. Things look pretty normal. Maybe black has a slightly better position to say, and it's black to play, and black goes queen h5. So black is threatening a checkmate in one very simple checkmate with queen takes h2 coming up on the board. And here, as you would have guessed, white played the move that is the topic of this video. White played g3, creating some critical weaknesses near the white king. I think the best move for white would have been to go forward with f4, even though it does kind of open up this diagonal and the king is kind of exposed. I don't think black can really exploit it that much on the king on g1, but g3 is definitely a terrible move, and that's what white played in the game. And this allowed black to swing his c8 bishop to h3, and now the rook on f1 is trapped. That's the important thing. And not just that because of the f3 square being weak, we'll see how black exploits it to his favor, or like to her favor. So after knight e4, which was played by white in this position, but I think queen d1 would have given some sort of a realistic chance for white to keep the game going, because after queen f5, rook e1, bishop g4, it's still the weaknesses exist, but I think there is still some practical chances for white. But after knight e4, I'm pretty sure you would have guessed the move by now that what black would have played, and it is queen f3 and not bishop takes f1. Checkmate is bigger than winning material. So after queen f3 and then queen e2, queen g2, it's a checkmate. So let's look at another example on this topic. So the position here we have is also white to play here, and looks like a fairly very normal position you could see in any of your games. And if I was playing white, I would have definitely considered playing a move like f4, pushing this rook away. If rook goes e6, queen takes f6, rook f6, like an end game, and where I kind of like white's chances a bit because of this pawn structure that black has, which doesn't look really great to me in my opinion. But white played g3, the move that we've kind of been saying don't play in most scenarios if you don't have a piece on g2 to kind of control the weaknesses that you create with g3. So after g3, black goes bishop h3. It's like similar to the previous example, and now we see the rook being attacked on f1. In the previous example, the rook was trapped, but here the rook has a square, which is rook f e1, but I'm pretty sure you would all know it's just a terrible move. Instead of rook f e1, I would suggest you to pause the video and see what white could have done to kind of best defend in this position, and that would have been playing f4, because after f4, bishop takes f1, f takes e5, d takes e5, black ends up with an extra pawn, but okay, no, white isn't losing immediately. But in the game, white played rook f e1, and bam, we know what move black played here, which is queen f3. We've seen this combination few times already, and after whatever move, and here it's rook f1 by white, queen g2, it's a checkmate. So thanks to the viewers for watching this video. Please subscribe and hit on the bell icon, and you can get all the updates from the Chess Gyaan channel. Bye bye, signing off, Priyadarshan.